Welcome back, everybody, to Next Play Records. I'm Andy. I got another vinyl finds video for you today. Some more records that I've gotten over the month of September. This will be a few today, and then I'll probably do another video later this week or this weekend to show a few more. But I also plan on doing a couple of the VC contest videos that are going around. One by Vinyl Guru and another by 45 RPM Audiophile, two of my favorites to watch. So those will be coming pretty soon as well. Those are some fun ones, good categories to talk about. But I'm going to start right here with a compilation of an artist I didn't have any music on vinyl, and this is Gil Scott-Heron. This is not one of his studio releases. This is a compilation. The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. He's a one-of-a-kind artist with some, he's a lyrical poet. He's got great funky soul, jazzy sound to his songs. And some good songs to hear, from the perspective of a black man in this era. Some of my favorites are The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. I think that's very creative and a good song. I also love the Get Out of the Ghetto Blues. Lady Day and John Coltrane are awesome. Also has probably a lot of people's favorite album of his was Pieces of a Man. That song is on here as well. And then you have Home Is Where the Hatred Is. That's been redone a couple times as well. But Save the Children. Just some good songs. Great sound on this. This is a BMG Club record from 1998. But this was first released in 1974. Basically a greatest hits of Gil Scott-Heron. Very nice addition to my collection. The next one I have is a John Prine Sweet Revenge reissue. This is a reissue cut by Kevin Gray at Coherent. This was a Rhino release, which those are always very, audiophile versions. It's got some funny songs on here, also some good country songs on here. This was originally released, I think this was his second studio album, 1973. I could be wrong there, but this was released in 2018. So John Prine, Sweet Revenge. I love that picture on the cover. And it's on the Atlantic label. And again, cut by Kevin Gray, Coherent Audio. It's going to have a great sound to it. The next one I have was Tunes from the Man Cave. Had given me some. I asked him I needed some Pepper Adams albums in my collection, and he said which one was his favorite. A couple that were his favorite, and I streamed them real quick to kind of get a feel for them. And this one's going to be my favorite as well. And this is Pepper Adams, 10-4 at the 5 spot. It's got Donald Byrd, Elvin Jones, Doug Watkins, Bobby Timmons. Awesome sound on his. I believe he plays both sax on here, a tenor and a baritone on a few songs. Most of them, I believe, is baritone sax though, and then you got Donald Byrd playing the trumpet, Timmons on the piano, Elvin Jones on the drums. This was recorded on April 15th, 1958. This is an OJC release from 1983, I believe, and they always sound really good. So Pepper Adams Quintet on Riverside, OJC, 10-4 at the 5 spot. Great record. Great jazz. Next one has another jazz record, The Hawk Swings, Coleman Hawkins. One thing I love about this one is just the smoothness of all the songs. And I'm a big Thad Jones fan, and he plays the trumpet on this record. So this is a Crown Records from 1961. This is a 1961 mono on Crown. And not a real expensive record, but still, in my book, this is just great music for a good price. Let's get that vintage feel, the hard cardstock sleeve. Coleman Hawkins. This is the first Coleman Hawkins as well in my record collection, so I was happy about that. The next one I have is a pretty valuable country greatest hits for being from the mid 80s, because a lot of the country stuff in the mid 80s, as y'all, some of y'all may know, is just, you know, $3, $4. This is a $20 value Hank Williams Jr. greatest hits. It's got all of his, you know, huge hits on it. I got this one from my brother's setup in the hardware store where he sells records. Family Tradition, Whiskey Benton Hellbound, Women I've Never Had, Old Habits, Kalijah, Dixie on My Mind, Texas Women, The American Dream, A Country Boy Can Survive, All My Rowdy Friends Had Settled Down is on here. So really good music from Hank Williams Jr., greatest hits compilation. Really happy to have that. That's on Elektra. It's on the Elektra. Looks like Elektra's done some other really good greatest hits in this. They did the Cars. They did the Doors greatest hits. Queen's greatest hits. Linda Ronstadt, Bread. Did some Eagles greatest hits. So Hank Williams Jr. And the last one I have for today is a Blue Note 80th. Dexter Gordon, A Swingin' Affair. This is probably one of my favorite Blue Note records. It's so good. Good mix of the hard bop, good swinging sound to it. And then, man, he does about 2 or 3 smooth ballads on here that I just absolutely love. Dexter Gordon's been kind of on heavy rotation for me lately. But A Swingin' Affair, I was really happy to get this from. I actually bought this on Amazon, and it came just straight in a bag. No cardboard protection. The minute it was laid on my door in that bag, I knew it was going to have some issues. So what it had was a deep bend in the cover, a dinged corner, and you know, these are usually about $21 on Amazon, so that's what I paid. So I got on the chat with Amazon, told them what happened, told them how it was packaged. It was unacceptable, had some bends on the cover. It seems like the vinyl's okay. What kind of discount can you give me? They immediately refunded me 50%. So I got this perfect mint vinyl for 11 bucks. So I kept it. I didn't return it. I don't mind having the little creases. I'm not going to resell it. So still a good looking cover. Love Dexter Gordon. A Swingin' Affair. He's got Sonny Clark on the keys, Butch Warren on the bass, Billy Higgin on the drums, and of course Dexter Gordon on the tenor sax. No trumpet on this one. So those are some of my vinyl finds that I had in September. I'll give you another one here in a few days, and then do a couple of those contests. The one from Vinyl Guru, the one from 45 RPM Audiophile. If you haven't looked at their channels, find them and see what they're doing. I think a $50 gift card will be drawn for Vinyl Guru. And then, no, she actually said any record you want to an extent, and she'll try to get that to you. But 45 RPM File was going to do a $50 gift card. So get in those contests. I want to see some of y'all's videos. I'll probably do one here in the next week. They both run through the end of October, so no big rush. But thank you for tuning in. And again, hey, until next time, keep spinning that next play.